What's up, Sooner Nation? Welcome to the Sooner Surge podcast that tells it like it is. Here for a little instant reaction softball video as the Sooners drop game 2 to number 7 Florida by a surprising 9-4 outcome. But prior to that, though, the Sooners clinched the SEC regular season title, but did not play well today, Jay. They're in Gainesville, and now and we're going to get on this, Jay. We're going to talk about it. Very important to me that the Sooners win this series. Otherwise, it would be 3 series in the SEC that they lost, and you don't want that heading to an SEC tournament. So I think tomorrow's game very, very important. Before we get started in this video, make sure you subscribe to our channel if you're new here. Hit the like, comment, and check out the Fan Stop, thefanstop.com. Sign up for the Shirt of the Month Club. It's great stuff there at thefanstop.com. Today, Kirsten Deal gets the nod. There was a little change in a couple position lineups, but Kirsten Deal gives up 5 runs through about 1 2/3 inning, and they walked Erickson, Jay, in the second, and then get bitten with a grand slam with the following batter, Shoemaker. So that was a big play, and then Bella Smith came in, did a couple of good things in a couple innings, and then they rocked her. If there was one, I guess you could say bright spot, I think it's Audrey Lowry and just how good she was throwing strikes. But, Jay, it wasn't good today. 9-4, Florida gets it done. They're rocking OU's pitching staff. And now you got the rubber match tomorrow, and OU's got to win it, Jay.
Yeah, I think it is important, even though they clinched, to win the series, because not the fact that they would have lost their 3rd series, it's just the last series before you go into postseason play against a team that you may very well see in the World Series. I mean, the SEC is going to be heavily represented in the College World Series. And the thing about Florida, this team can score runs. They got hitters all over the place. I mean, even in game 1, OU won, but they allowed 5 runs. I mean, so you're going to have to. I think this team is going to have to continue to score. I think you're going to get good outings from Deal every once in a while, maybe, and maybe Bella Smith occasionally, but they're just not consistent enough, in my opinion, that game in, game out, they're going to be able to give you just great outings. So you're going to have to be able to score runs. And you look at it today, it was really, what was that, the 5th inning that Bella Smith just allowed the 3 home runs, and it was after OU comes back. Ella Parker right now is on a heater. Ella Parker is on fire right now. It's a great time for her to be on fire. I think she had 6 straight hits at one time. Cassie Pickering, kind of a little bit, maybe going through a little bit of a slump, maybe. But overall, a game that got out of hand in the 1 inning after OU. I love the fight back. Down 5-1, get it to 5-4. And then even when it was 9-4, what was at the top of the 6th, OU had base runners galore and Pickering up. So they were trying to fight back. It's too big of a deficit. They got to figure out, and I don't know, Jeremy, maybe you can answer this question. Outside of Sam Landry, who is the next pitcher for Oklahoma? Is it
it's going to be by committee, Jay? It's going to be by committee. It's going to be by committee. Yeah. Today, Kirsten Deal, pretty solid real early, but then not. I mean, to me, 0-2 pitch, you can't groove. You cannot groove 0-2 pitches. You've got to be comfortable enough to keep it down in the zone. She elevates an 0-2 one, and then Bella Smith, I mean, she had a 2-0 pitch, and she just throws meat down the middle. Like, I think it's going to be by committee, Jay, moving forward. It's going to be Sam Landry's show, and then spots with, I still think Kirsten Deal is going to have to be number 2. Look, Audrey Lowry was better today, but I thought it was good to see Tia Malloy, another opposite field hit. That was good to see. So,
yeah, and hey, you mentioned it, SEC champion. So, yeah, they have one more game in this series, and I'd love to see them win it. But I think no matter what happens, I would think come Sunday, OU's going to be the 1 seed.
OU's going to be the 1 seed, Jay.
No. I'm not talking about. Sorry, I'm not talking about the postseason tournament. I'm talking about. I know 1 seed for the SEC tournament. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying come Selection Sunday. That's what I'm saying. I think it's going to be hard for the committee, I think, to keep I think they said it in the broadcast. The SEC regular season champion out of like a 1 seed. Now unless they go in the SEC tournament, just lay an egg. You know what I mean?
OU's going to be the 1 seed, Jay. But to me, if you don't beat Florida, I mean, this is about getting the 1 seed in the Super Region, all that. If you lose to Florida tomorrow, there could be a chance you're not, Jay. Is that what you're saying? Because
no, you have the SEC.
Florida, there's a chance you're not.
You have the SEC tournament, Germ.
I know you do, Jay. I know you do. I'm just saying it's putting you behind the 8 ball in a tiebreaker with Florida, with Tennessee, and the other series.
Well, what would happen is if you did lose 2 out of 3 to Florida, and then let's just say Florida goes on to win the SEC tournament, that good chance they get a seat above you.
That's it. I mean, when you have 3 series losses, there's a chance that if any of those teams are with you near the end. Now, look, again, this isn't. I wouldn't say it's surprising that OU loses this game.
No, not at all.
How they lost, the amount of runs they gave up, I think is a little more surprising for me. Defensively, there were some miscues, Jay. There were some miscues defensively late. I think they just got to refocus. Coach Gasso is going to get them ready for tomorrow and go win this series. I fully expect it to be Sam Landry ending this with the series and going for the Sooners to try to get 2 out of 3, and wouldn't be surprised if we see Rothrock again for Florida. But kudos to Florida. Hit the ball really well tonight. Yeah. Really smoked the ball. Their lineup,
great defensive plays too.
Great defensive plays, third baseman especially. Their lineup is really good. But OU got good news early today with Tennessee winning, and now you've got to get great news, and you've got to create it yourself because, again, Jay, it's very important that the Sooners get it done tomorrow, in my opinion. Go flush this. We've talked about it before. Flush this and do not lose a series, because what everyone wants to think about is as you get in playoff time, postseason, you're going to have 3-game series, 3-game sets, and you're going to lose one. And you got to be able to come back the next day and win that one and win 2 out of 3. And that's the situation you have right now.
Yeah, and there will be a lot of people, I think, out there. I've already heard it. Don't pitch Sam Landry tomorrow. Don't let her rest. She threw 150, 160 pitches the day before. They don't need to win the game. They're SEC champions. There's going to be a lot of people saying that. I'm kind of with you, though. I think this big game maybe for Oklahoma mentally. I think they want to go out there and get this done and get the 2 out of 3 series. But there will be a lot of people that say the game doesn't matter, and just don't throw Sam Landry.
So Jay, there is that narrative that it doesn't matter because the SEC is clinched. I'm not on that ship. That ship is not one that I'm getting on because I think it's very important to win 2 out of 3. So, hey, Sooners tomorrow back in action. They are SEC regular season champions, and now you try to win this series tomorrow. Hey, thanks for watching the content here at the Sooner Surge. We appreciate it. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not, and we'll catch you next time, Sooner Nation.